Hello again. In this video, I'm going to discuss the concept called priority queue. So, what is this priority queue? So, this priority queue is used when the objects are supposed to be based on the priority. Okay, so usually a queue is going to perform the first in, first out method, right? So, generally, the elements will be read like a first in, first out in queue. So, whereas coming to this priority queue, so it will be like so it is going to provide the facility of using this queue, and it does not orders the elements in FIFO manner. So it inherits the abstract queue class where the prioritized elements are read first. Okay, so this priority queue will be completely based on the priority heap where the elements of this priority queue are ordered according to the natural ordering or by a comparator. So in the previous video, we have used a method called comparator or reverse ordering. No? So likewise, can make use of this comparator in the queue construction while constructing this queue. Okay. So next, you're coming across with the what are the important points we need to know about this priority queue in this sense. So this priority queue doesn't permit null. Okay, definitely there should be a value. Okay, so we can't create the priority queue of objects that is not comparative. Okay, and also the head of this queue is the least element with respect to the specified order. Okay, so if you are going to give the multiple elements in that particular queue indices, the head of that queue is the least element which is with respect to the specified order. Okay, so next, the queue retrieval operations are whatever the different types of operations we are going to perform while retrieving this elements from the queue is nothing but hold, remove, peek. Okay, so and these elements are going to access the elements at the head of the queue. So, and also this priority queue will be inheriting these methods like from abstract queue, abstract collection and object classes. Okay, so these are the main points we need to keep in mind that priority queue does not permit null. Okay, so the head of the queue is the least element with respect to the specified ordering, and the third one is the queue that is this for doing this retrieval operations. This priority queue will be making use of the operations called hold, remove, and pick. Okay, and not only that one, it is inheriting the methods like abstract queue, abstract collection and object. Whereas coming to the constructors of this priority queues, so we can make use of the priority queue. This is a constructor queue. Okay, it is going to create the priority queue with the default initial capacity called level. Okay, so that it is going to order its elements according to the natural ordering. So whatever the default initial capacity of elements we are having, it will be ordered according to the natural ordering. Next, priority queue collection. So it is going to create a priority queue containing the elements in the specified collection. I think here only we are representing. So it should be in the specified collection. Next, priority queue, that is int initial capacity. It is going to create a priority queue. So with the specified initial capacity, so which is going to order its elements according to the natural order. Here the default value will be there. Here that specified initial capacity will be there. That is the main difference between the priority queue and priority queue int initial capacity. And priority queue int initial capacity, comparator, comparator. So this is going to create a priority queue with the specified initial capacity. So that is going to order its elements according to the specified comparator. So whatever the comparator we are going to specify based on that, the order of the elements will be there. Next, priority queue of it is going to create a priority queue which is containing of elements in the specified priority queue manner. That is, we have been represented in the priorities right to insert the elements. For in that way only the elements is specified in the queue. Next, priority queue sorted set. So this will be creating a priority queue which will be containing the elements in the specified sorted set. Okay. So this is the example which will be demonstrated the priority queue in Java. So here we are creating a priority queue with the type of integer, and here I'm trying to add some elements into the priority queue. Okay, and next here after adding that elements, I just want to print that elements. For printing that elements, see if you observe here, I'm just trying to pick PQ dot pick, and I'm trying to print the top element and removing it. Okay, so this whatever the priority queue container is having the top elements, I'm just trying to print it and print. Before printing it, I'm going to remove it. After removing it, again I'm trying to print the top element again. Okay, I'm just trying to print that element and I'm removing that element, and again I'm inserting that element. After inserting the element, again I want to print that element. What is the top element we are having? That is the prioritized added value is 10, 20, and then 15. Here the 10 will be removed first, okay, then again added into that priority queue, and again it is going to be displayed. So that's why the final output will be 10, 20, and then 15. So this is how we can able to do so many operations like pick, goal, and then some of the methods we got we are having this priority queue. Next, coming with the array DQ. Okay. So generally, a Java DQ interface is a linear collection that is going to support the elements insertion and removal at both the ends. Okay, so that is nothing but a DQ. We can say that DQ is nothing but an acronym of double-ended queue. So DQ is nothing but an acronym for double-ended queue. Whereas coming to this array DQ class, so this class is going to provide the facility of using DQ and also the resizable array. So it will be inheriting this abstract collection class and implements this DQ interface. Okay, so the important points about this array DQ is, so other than unlike this queue, we can add or remove elements from both the ends. So we are having an array indices from both the ends, we can able to add or remove the elements. And null elements are not allowed in this array DQ. Okay, and the array DQ is not a thread safe, and if it is in the absence of external synchronization, it is not at all safe, thread safe for this array DQ. And it is not having a capacity, it is no capacity restrictions. Okay, and here this array DQ is faster than the things which we are using like linked list and stack. Okay, so these are the important points we need to keep in mind in the array DQ. So that is, first one is unlike queue, we have to we are having an option to add or remove elements from both the sides. Null elements are not allowed. Okay, so in the absence of external synchronization, array DQ is not thread safe, and it has no capacity restrictions, and it is a faster than linked list and stack. And when we are going to use this array DQ as a stack. Okay, so as I told you that this array DQ is faster than the linked list and queue. Here we can represent this array DQ as a stack in this form. We can the declaration will be like this. So public class array DQ element. Okay, so we are extending the class called abstract collection, and then we are implementing the interfaces like DQ element, clonable, and then serializable. So these are all the interfaces, and this abstraction class collection is a class. Okay, so this is how we are declaring the array DQ. And coming across with the constructors which we are using in this array DQ is, first one is array DQ. So this is a constructor which is used to create an empty array DQ, and by default it is holding the initial capacity of 16 elements. That means it is having the capacity to hold the 16 elements. Next, array DQ with the collection extent. So this is used to create an array DQ which is containing all the elements same that of a specified collection. Here we are going to specify the collection. No, that type of specified collection elements will be contained in this array DQ. Next one is array DQ int num of elements. This is used to create an empty array DQ, and it will be holding the capacity to contain a specified number of elements. How many number of elements we are going to specify, that number of elements will be contained in this DQ. And next one, array DQ collection extensive. So this is the same we have discussed, so this is the same thing. Okay, here it is going to contain all the elements as that of a specified collection. Okay, and this is also the same thing. Okay, however, we are going to specify the number of elements. That number of elements will be contained in this array DQ. Here, the type of this array, if you observe over here, we are going to specify the type of that array by representing creating string type array DQ, that is array DQ string animal is equal to new array DQ. This is, however, we are going to create for the general arrays or lists or something. In the same way, we are going to create the type for this array DQs also. Okay, so next, if it is an integer, in the sense we can represent like array DQ integer A is equal to new array DQ. Okay, this is how we are going to specify the type of the array DQs. Next, coming with the methods of array DQ, the array DQ class is going to provide the implementation of all the methods that are present in Q and also in the DQ interface. Okay, so we can able to insert some elements into the DQ by making use of add method, add first method, and add last method. So as I told you that we can add and remove the elements in the both sides in an array DQ. So the coming across with the add method, it will be inserting the specified element at the end of the array DQ. Whereas coming to the array first, so this will be trying to insert the specified element at the beginning of the array. Okay, so if you are by default, if you are representing a method like add, in the sense, it will be adding the element at the end of the array by default. If you are specifically mentioning like add first, in the sense, then it will be adding the element at the beginning. Or else we are also having an method called add last, which will be inserting this element at the end of the array. Okay, so which is nothing but a add only. So this is how we are representing this elements into an array. Okay, here we have just specified array DQ class and then main method and the type of that array. And here I'm trying to add the element called add dog. Okay, afterwards I'm just trying to use a method called add first, and I'm trying to insert the element called cat. So now in the array only the dog is there. As my add first method is specifying to add this cat, so this will be added at the beginning of the array. So that's why the cat and dog will be there. Now the cat and dog will be there in that array. Next one, add last hearts. That means after cat and dog, this hearts will be added. So this is how the output will be. See, if you see the output in the same way, first add by default, it will be the first. Okay, again we have represented add first specifically, it will be added first of the first position rather than this dog. And then as we are mentioning add last, so this hearts will be added last at the end of that array DQ, that is after the dog. So this is how the output will be for array DQ. And this is how we are inserting elements using offer, offer first, and offer last. So offer is going to insert the specified element at the end of the array DQ. Same like offer first also, it is going to insert the specified element at the beginning of the array DQ. And here it will be inserting the specified element at the end of the array DQ. Okay, same if you are going to represent over here, offer in the sense it is going to insert the element offer first instance at the beginning. So this will be moved at the beginning, and offer last in the sense it will be moved to the last. So this is the output which is going to specify that after inserting the elements using with offer, offer first, and offer last. Either we can make use of the add, or else either we can make use of the offer in this array. So this is what mainly this array D2 and array D2 is meant for the collection flow. Thank you.